Well, the Downtown Tour of Living returns to Cincinnati on Saturday, October 13th, presented by Downtown Cincinnati, Inc. and Switch Collection. It offers a chance to take a look at a self-guided walkable tour and to explore the variety of living options in the Central Business District. Joining us this morning to talk about the tour is Mindy Rosen, Interim President and CEO of Downtown Cincinnati, Inc. She is with Business Courier publisher Rob Dawmeyer in the studio. Mindy and Rob.
Peg, thanks. I'm just the editor, but that's all right. I don't want to steal my boss's job. So we at the Courier know all about Downtown Cincinnati, DCI, but for the viewers who don't know, tell us a little bit about what DCI is and what your mission is.
Yes, DCI is a nonprofit organization. We've been around since 1994, and our mission is to make downtown a great place for businesses, for residents, and visitors. So it makes perfect sense that we would want to host a tour of living.
And real quick before we get into the tour, just a very quick question for you. What have been the biggest changes you've noticed since DCI started? Obviously you haven't been there the whole time, but what are some of the biggest changes you've noticed in downtown over the last 10 or 15 years?
Well, right now we have about 17 million people a year who visit downtown.
Wow.
It's just amazing to me.
Yeah.
And there's so much for them to do.
Yeah.
Everything from the development at the banks, which you know is 10 years old, and then all the transformation we've seen in Over the Rhine. It's remarkable.
It really is. It's been great to cover from our point of view. So tell us about the Tour of Living. It was on hiatus. Why bring it back now? What is so special about this year?
Well, we decided to bring it back this year because there's so much new product. There are just lots and lots of new apartment buildings, and we want people to see them and move in. And because we have so many more apartment buildings, it's much easier to find a place to live. In the past, occupancy was like at 90%.
Wow.
So it was hard to find just the right space.
So how many properties are on the tour? Maybe you can tell us just a little bit more about exactly where it's going to be.
Well, there are 14 properties. 13 are apartment buildings. One is a condo building.
Gotcha.
With 16 condos. So of the 13 apartment buildings, a couple I'll mention. One is called Encore, and that's at 7th and Sycamore, brand new construction. Yep. 17 stories, a pool, gorgeous, gorgeous building inside with huge windows. Everything brand new, top of the line.
Right.
But then at the other end, there's a building called City Club Apartments. It's at 309 Vine, and it was a majestic office building that had been empty for many years, probably built in the 1920s. And again, it's been rehabbed. It is stunning inside, very, very ornate, and it's 11 stories with a pool on top.
Well, it should be great. I'm not in the market for an apartment, but I might go on the tour anyway because I would love to see some of these places. But Mindy, thank you so much for being here. Congrats on all the success that you've had at DCI. Thank you.